Zelenskyy really stepped into the Oval Office and showed the Americans who's boss, didn't he?
What I saw in the Oval Office was disrespectful, and I don't know if we can ever do business with Zelenskyy again. I think most Americans saw a guy that they would not want to go in business with. The way he handled the meeting, the way he confronted the president was just over the top. So I think the relationship between Ukraine and America is important, vitally important. But can Zelenskyy do a deal with the United States? After what I saw, I don't know.
So Trump invites Zelenskyy over to the White House, ready to throw him a lifeline, and instead of showing any level of gratitude or respect, the guy throws a tantrum like a spoiled little baby that didn't get his way. Like, hello, Zelenskyy, Trump figured out how to bring you under the US's wing without Russia tripping out over NATO and without US taxpayers getting upset about losing hundreds of billions of dollars. Dude, come on. No, but instead, yesterday's White House meeting turns into a babysitting nightmare.
And now I'm talking with my friends in Poland, and they are worried that you align yourself too much with Putin. What's your message for them?
Well, if I didn't align myself with both of them, you'd never have a deal. You want me to say really terrible things about Putin and then say, "Hi, Vladimir, how are we doing on the deal?" It doesn't work that way. I'm not aligned with Putin. I'm not aligned with anybody. I'm aligned with the United States of America and for the good of the world.
How can there be a peace deal between Russia and Ukraine if we treat Russia like it's the bad guy from World War II? Trump finally has a deal, an offer on the table that gives Zelenskyy the opportunity to be under the United States wing in terms of protection, because that land will be a major investment for the United States in terms of raw minerals, and those hundreds of billions of dollars that we gave to Ukraine, we're no longer asking for it because now we have rights to those minerals in Ukraine's land in that territory. So now there's a reason for us to protect it militarily. And all of this is accomplished bypassing Russia's NATO restrictions because we can give Russia a guarantee, hey, we will never enter Ukraine into NATO. You know why, Russia? Because we don't need to. Because we have mineral rights to that land. So do not touch that land, dude, because that's our money now. So you'd think, seeing the opportunity that it gives him, he might have a little gratitude or respect, but instead the guy comes in trying to give a history lesson on why nobody should ever negotiate with Russia or Putin.
During a lot of years, I'm not speaking about just Biden, but those time was Obama, then President Obama, then President Trump, then President Biden, now President Trump, and God bless, now President Trump will stop him. But during 2014, nobody stopped him. He just occupied and took. He people, you know what the contact
2015.
2014
and 2014.
Yeah. So
I was not here.
Yeah, but
that's exactly right.
Yes, but
it blows my mind that Zelenskyy, as the leader of Ukraine, is on so many drugs he can't even nail down the timeline. He can't even nail down the timeline of his own country's largest war that they've ever been in modern history. Are you kidding me, dude? So Trump and JD are like, yo, let's refocus on something that's a little more constructive here.
Your country.
yes, but if you
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come to the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring it into this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
How is that ego constructive, Zelenskyy? Let's have a conversation about solutions, my man. No, instead, Zelenskyy thinks it's appropriate to call JD Vance a female dog in Russian. Bro, what the hell is wrong with you?
Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people into your military?
We have problems.
And do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
Apparently, by starting from the beginning, what he really meant was veiled threats about the United States' future.
Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless.
You
God bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that.
That's exactly what you're doing.
You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good.
You will feel influence.
We're going to feel very good and very strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the
It's like he didn't even show up to work out a peace deal. It's like he showed up to have a giant argument in front of the cameras.
war,
You're not in a good position.
I
You don't
was
have the cards right now. With us, you start having
not playing cards.
Right now, you don't.
I'm very
You're playing
serious,
cards.
Mr. President.
You're
I'm
playing
very
cards.
serious.
You're
I'm
gambling
the
with the
president
lives
in
of
war.
millions of people.
You think-
You're gambling with World War
What do
III.
you
You're
think about?
gambling with
What do you
World
think
War
about?
III.
The president has kicked Zelenskyy out of the White House. His delegation right now is telling him that he's got to go home. The president felt disrespected. Officials in the room felt that beyond the language barrier that we've heard some discussion about, Zelenskyy's body language, shrugging and eye rolling, was ungrateful, disrespectful, and the president feels that Zelenskyy is not ready for peace, and he can come back when he's ready to talk about peace, but he's not in that position right now, and Zelenskyy is being told he's got to go. The lunch that they were supposed to have is sitting right outside the hallway, and the press staffers are going to be eating that lunch. This is really pretty incredible. We see the SUV,
hang on with us one
Zelenskyy's
moment.
SUV.
If you look to your left, you're going to
Oh, look at that. I guess he changed his mind. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelenskyy said he's ready to sign a stalled minerals deal with the United States in a thread on X on Saturday, one day after his meeting with President Donald Trump and Vice President JD Vance devolved into a near shouting match. Hit that like, subscribe button, share the video, and hey, let me know how you think this mineral rights deal is gonna end up. And what impact do you think it's gonna have on the large negotiations with Russia? Peace out, y'all. You rock. I'll see you on the next one.